Hey everybody, the Voice of Boxing wants to take you on a journey through the next few weeks. What we've got coming up, say in the next month, all the events to look forward to. We're going to be getting all around the stories as close as we can at ringside, backstage, around the press conferences, in with the fans, trying to find out what you want to see, how you're engaged, which event you're looking forward to most. But April is going to be absolutely fabulous. And we all start at York Hall, April the 4th. It's a Friday night, and it means the capital will be lit up as GBM come back. It was a great show last summer where GBM, well, it was amazing, York Hall. It looked fantastic, didn't it? I mean, we've been there hundreds of times, if not thousands, to York Hall, the Spit and Sawdust, the home of British boxing, and GBM lit it up. The production, the look of it was fantastic. And Izzy Asif promises it's going to look even better this Friday, April the 4th. What a card as well, headlined by Shakam Pitters aiming for the European light heavyweight title.
Hey guys, it's the Voice of Boxing and more unpredictable twists and turns in our sport. So the big change to the main event, unfortunately Shakam Pitters is out, ill. I have swapped messages with him and he will need to recover and be back in the ring sometime soon. But it means his challenge for the European light heavyweight title against Daniel Dos Santos is off, and at just 3 days notice in steps Bradley Ray. Brad Sting Ray, 20 wins and 10 knockouts on his record, so what a chance to light up the 12 stone 7 world. Brad Ray is in against Dos Santos Friday night. Don't forget it's Emma Dolan and Lauren Parker, plus a great matchup between Ben Crocker and Tiernan Bradley.
Should be a brilliant show at York Hall. Don't miss it. GBM live on the Zone this Friday, April the 4th. Voice of Boxing will be ringside. From York Hall, Bethnal Green in London up to Manchester. So many great fights happen up there in the northwest, don't they? And it is Frank Warren's debut on DAZN, Queensbury's first DAZN show, and it should be brilliant. Heavy impact, and it's a rematch from the amateurs and a brilliant battle between Joe Joyce and Filip Hrgović, and it's a must-win for the pair of them, the juggernaut. He's lost 3 of his last 4, so he badly needs a big win. Of course, he had that great fight with Derek Chisora. Derek wore Chisora winning in London, but Joe Joyce winning the hearts, of course. What a battler, what a terrific fighter Joe Joyce is. But he's got to get through Filip Hrgović. Now, what of Hrgović? We saw him, of course, losing to Daniel Dubois out in Saudi. He was undefeated till then. The next big thing, of course, with his huge jab and his right hand and his power. So how is Filip Hrgović going to come back from the defeat to Daniel Dubois? So questions to be answered. I think stylistically, it should really gel. So much power, so much aggression in that ring, and so much at stake. David Adelaide back after that great demolition job he did on Solomon Dakers, and in with TKV, Jamie TKV, who has got it all to do as well. Both of them vying for contention, wanting to be part of that great heavyweight mix. So a really good fight on that heavy impact card in Manchester. You've got Joyce against Hrgović. You've got Adelaide against TKV. Bring it on. Heavy impact in Manchester. Well, everyone at the Voice of Boxing wishes you a happy Easter and have plenty of chocolate and enjoy yourself. For us, it is a weekend on the road, a wild weekend, the 19th and 20th of April. Oh my, we are in Sheffield on the Saturday night. April the 19th, the return of one of the best fighters we have in Britain. It's Dalton Smith. Almost anything Adam Azim can do, Dalton Smith, could he do better? And then could Adam do even better? Look, that's the fight that we all want to see. We want to see Adam and Dalton, Dalton and Adam combining maybe for a world title in the next 12 months. But for now, it's huge respect to the pair of them as they remain undefeated and the fight just marinates for a little bit longer. It's Dalton's turn, undefeated, I think in 17 as he fights in Sheffield in front of his home people again. Dalton Smith in with Mathieu Germain from Canada. And that'll be another test for Dalton. A fight he's expected to win and look good and shine in as he moves towards a world title tilt. The European victory, of course, that we saw recently in one round. Maybe Dalton will get a little bit more ring time action, and we look forward to being there to seeing the latest fight, the latest professional outing of the very, very well respected Dalton Smith. I just like Dalton because he's old-fashioned. He's done it the British, the European, wants to win that world title, do it the... he's a throwback, Dalton Smith. Everybody in boxing loves him. Of course, there's some undercard action. Can you call it undercard with Josh Warrington, former world great champion, brilliant, the Leeds Warrior. We love Josh. Josh back in action, and Josh Padley. So it's the two Joshes, of course, who took that short notice job against Shakur Stevenson in Saudi, became, well, he went from being an electrician and balancing boxing to a full-time pro, signed up with Matchroom, and what an effort as well. Josh Padley back, Josh Warrington back, Dalton Smith, of course, topping the bill. We will be there, Voice of Boxing in Sheffield, April the 19th. An overnight stay in Sheffield for the Voice of Boxing team, and then we'll be hot-footing it down to Birmingham and one of the rematches of the year. Yes, it's Ben Whittaker and Liam Cameron. Or do we say Liam Cameron against Ben Whittaker after what happened out in Saudi? So many questions, so much controversy, but you know what? They had to fight again. Liam Cameron, such a great story of where he's come. Very, very good fighter. Found himself really dealing with some difficult situations. Picked himself up amazingly. Did so well. Real battle with mental and physical health. And he has come through to not just come back into the ring, but to come back in some style. So Liam has just got it all in front of him again, and he really tested Ben Whittaker, didn't he? Until the end of that fight, and obviously what happened to Ben, got taken out, taken to hospital, and we wanted a rematch, and we're gonna get it, and we're gonna find out who's better. And Fraser Clark's back. That's great. Fraser, of course, stopped by Fabio Wardley. Really difficult scenes to see in a way. Brilliant for Fabio as he goes on. We expect him to have a big fight announced soon in Ipswich at Portman Road. But for Fraser Clark, dusted himself down, took it on the chin like the man he is. Great guy, Fraser Clark. And he's back in the ring on April the 20th. Back to London. I don't know if we're going to get a break on Easter Monday, maybe just some time to enjoy a little bit of chocolate, but it is fight week. It is the fight week we've been waiting for weeks. Yep, I'm so excited about this. Everybody at the Voice of Boxing is, because it will be upon us so soon. Chris Eubank Jr. Oh my, how he dealt with those press conferences to start setting up the fight with Conor Benn, the egg, then the one at Tottenham where he was not allowing Eddie. I remember Eddie starting to speak and then Chris just going, hang on, we don't need this, just butting in, just playing with Eddie. Well, the scene is set. It's into fight week, and the Voice of Boxing will be all over the week. We will have, no doubt, the media workouts, we'll have the press conferences, the weigh-in, we'll have the side shows, the golden nuggets that come out of fight week. It will all be here on the Voice of Boxing as we build up to Saturday, April the 26th. It is Eubank Jr. against Ben. It is Chris, son of Chris Sr. And it is Conor, son of Nigel, of course. We know Nigel's going to be there. Maybe Chris Sr. will come in as well and add to the glamour, the attention, the story of Fight Week. We'd love to have them all there. Tottenham Hotspur will be packed, sold out 2-3 times over. And it will be there for you on Saturday, April the 26th. We know it's live on DAZN. We know Sky Sports are going to be there too. We know that Voice of Boxing will be all around it, bringing you the build-up, the stories, the needle, the spice, and all things nice as Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn lock horns. Finally, we will find out who will win. There's a lot of feeling around this fight. And come Sunday, April the 27th, when those marathon runners are getting ready to run the marathon in London, the dust will have settled, and either Chris Eubank Jr. will be that high or Conor Benn will be that high, and the other will be accepting defeat. Wow, it's a cruel sport, boxing at times, but how exciting it will be. What an April we have in store for you on The Voice of Boxing. An awesome April, an amazing April, an April like no other. And for all the content and all the news, join us. The Voice of Boxing in partnership with Loungers TV.